Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well so far this week. So, as far as the discussion goes, the first speech I believe was using more of a problem cause outline. She advises that the problem is that prison and jails are overcrowded because for many people, bail is too much for them to be able to pay. She believes that if we set up programs like the Bail Project all over the United States, that we can help clear out jails and get people back to their normal lives, their family, their work sooner. I believe she was effective in her presentation. She used personal life situations where she was actually able to help individuals who were unable to pay their bail, and how by them helping them with their bail that they were actually involved actively in their court cases and were able to get them settled quicker. She then goes on to talk about a man that was assisted from the Bail Project and how he has now come back and he is training and in the process of being able to give back to that system as well. The second speech, I think, goes along the same problem cause outline. He's talking about the problem being global warming due to an overuse of electricity across the United States. And then he goes on to say that we could correct the problem by going green. I believe that he's effective in the fact that he also uses real stories and example. He talks about how Walmart has painted their roofs of the building and using skylights in order to save on electricity, cutting down on heating and air and lighting. However, he then goes on to say that one company's not effective, that it's not going to fix the problem, it's not good enough, and that one person doing little things here and there is not good enough, and how it's going to take a big majority that we're all going to have to join in together and do the same thing. For me, I kind of got lost in the amount of statistics that they were good. The statistics were good, but it seemed like there was a lot there that he presented. I understand his passion and could see his passion for going green and making a change, but it didn't really draw me in like the first speech did. I think he could have used more of maybe a personal aspect in his speech instead of all the statistics, maybe given something that he himself could have done or has done, or how his neighborhood has done something, or how I could do something, that it wasn't just the big corporations or it wasn't the statistics, that it was more on a personal level. For myself, I was more drawn to the first, like I said. The Bail Project, she presented her information in a way that you could tell that she was very passionate about what she was talking about. She lived what she was talking about. She believed what she was talking about, and she really felt like that we could make a difference. She was very emotional and strong in her presentation. And it left me with questions of how could I help, or how could this be beneficial, or is this something that maybe could be a negative thing, helping people out of jail on bail. It kind of left me with several questions that I would like to ask and have follow up on. So I was more drawn to her speech. I felt like it was presented well and to an audience of not just maybe lawyers, but people like me, just kind of lay person who could be interested in saying, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. So for me, I was more drawn to her speech. I think the audience and gaining the audience is where the presentation, where the call to action comes from in these types of speeches. And I was really drawn more to hers. So I hope you all have a great week, and we will talk to you all later. Thanks.